I told y'all, not all black people support this. What is going on, everybody? So check this out. I was sent this video from a few of you guys who really wanted me to get in on this, and this is a woman supposedly that went to a Black Lives Matter where they painted it at somewhere, and she kind of, I guess, defaced it. Now, I did hear about a white lady that did this. Apparently, this is a black woman. This is black woman pouring paint on Black Lives Matter is what this says. Apparently, a white lady had did it, and it was considered a hate crime. So anyway, I'm just going to go into it and see what this is about. There's a part 2 to this as well. So this is part 1, and here we go.
They do it for black people, right? Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. But you want to defund the police for black people. You're lying. No, we're not standing with Black Lives Matter. We want our police. Refund our police. Refund our police. Y'all don't care about black lives. Get the paint. Y'all don't care about black lives. Refund the police. Refund the police. They say Black Lives Matter. They say Black Lives Matter, right? They say Black Lives Matter. Oh, they don't care about black lives. They don't care about black lives. They don't care. 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 Refund the police. Refund the police. Grab her.
All right, so that's that part. Now this is part 2.
Refund the police! Refund the police! Refund the police! Fuck you! Refund the police! Fuck you! Refund the police! Fuck devil! Refund the police! 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 Jesus matters! Jesus matters! We will never support Black Lives Matter! Why don't you stop her? Oh, you want her? That's what it is.
Well, that was quite interesting there. I told y'all, a lot of people are not for this like a lot of people think that they are. This lady sat there and poured the paint over there like y'all saw her do. Now, why is it that, you saw towards the end of the video, the guy was yelling like, why don't y'all do something? How come y'all not trying to get her? Now, it's quite funny that if someone does what they have been doing to a lot of different monuments, etc., it's okay. But now she's pouring paint over this Black Lives Matter thing that's in the street. That's not okay. You see what I mean? I told y'all before, not everybody is going to support this whole movement that's black. You know what I mean? I love what she said. She said Jesus matters. Now they're gonna get mad because they think, look, folks, not everybody think that Jesus is white either. Just for I'm like that for the record. A lot of folks say, you a lot of people came up to me and said, oh, so you sitting there praying to this white Jesus? I'm like, what makes you think that I think that he's even white? Oh, because the movies that you've watched portray him as being white. Okay, that's why. But I don't think that way. So anyway, my point is this. What makes this lady any different than anybody else that's going around defacing monuments or anything like that? Are they getting in trouble? No. Nobody's, of course we get mad for them doing that, but nothing is happening to them. But you want something to happen to her. She's showing her anger. I mean, right? What do you call that? Was she wasn't doing nothing wrong, was she? She was just peacefully protesting, right? Wasn't she peacefully protesting? She was just exercising her right to protest. That's all she was doing, just like everybody else is doing. So now it doesn't feel good when the tables have been turned, have it? That lady sat right there and said, Black Lives Matter, huh? She said, no, they don't. They don't care about black lives. They don't care about black lives. This is a black woman doing it. Now, it would be messed up that I'm not saying that she should be charged. I'm not saying that. But there was a woman that was white that you guys showed me that she did some of the same, pretty much the same thing that this woman is doing right there with black paint. And they called it a hate crime because that lady, apparently she was white. So they called it a hate crime. So what are they going to call this right here? Is it going to be a hate crime? And if so, how? You say, well, just because she black don't mean it can't be a hate crime. It can be a hate crime against black people. Oh, if so, then why is it not a hate crime when y'all call me a coon or Uncle Tom or a punch monkey or a house nigga? Huh? It's not a hate crime then? But it's okay for you to say that, though, or a sellout. You know what I'm trying to say? Why is it? Why is it that way? Now, as far as I'm concerned, if those people have a right to paint Black Lives Matter on the street. Oh, I don't even know, guys. I don't know if it was. I just know that they were doing things like that, painting on the road, and nothing was being done about it. I don't know. But if this woman poured black paint and it was illegal, the police were there, and y'all, I'm being real. It don't seem like the police was trying their hardest to get this woman up. You seen one police officer fail. If you go back and watch it, he fell. But when he fell, he actually started laughing. I'm serious. He started laughing, and I mean, right there, I mean, I'm looking at this. Right, he got a smile on his face, like, oh man, I fell. But yeah, he's like, oh, he fell. But anyway, for the rest of the video, he's gonna kind of stay on the ground, rolling over, because technically, I know he ain't trying to be in that picture. That man ain't trying to really. They not really trying to arrest that woman. Either that, or they not trying to get themselves filled with this paint and everything on her. But what's interesting is the fact that she was being cussed out by somebody. I don't know if they was cussing her out or cussing the police out. I don't know what it was. But I'm just saying, you can tell the police, come on, honey, come on. I know, we know, because she's pretty much supporting the police. She's saying refund the police, don't defund the police. I told you guys before, not everybody is for this. I'm not scared to say that I'm not. Y'all already know where I stand with all this right here. But my point in saying all that is that look at all the things that happened, okay? Black Lives Matter protesters killed a little girl. They say Black Lives Matter protesters end up shooting a woman when she got away from her husband when she said all lives matter. They didn't do it right then and there. They waited for her to leave and get away, and they killed her. All in the name of Black Lives Matter. So what I'm saying is this. I told you guys in one of my other videos. Eventually, all this evil that's going on is going to cause people to unite. There's going to be more black folks like that that's going to be coming out speaking out against it. We had the lady that was in Chicago going around already saying they don't care about black lives. This lady is doing that. It's going to be a whole lot more of us coming out and speaking out against this, folks. And folks, if you even look at this thing as that, oh my God, you betraying your own kind, you're out of your mind. My kind is Christ's kind. Christ's kind is everybody. So don't even try to label me and put me under no umbrella of my own kind. My kind that I'm with, that I'm for, is the kind righteousness. That's what I'm about. Okay. It's about truthfulness. It's about righteousness. It's about love. It's not about this stuff that we see that this movement has been doing. Hatred, dismantling the neutral family. Really? And you pretty much just ushering in things that are evil. I'm just flat out being real. Look what it's caused. But you know what? I told you guys before, all of my people that are listening to me talking right now, I told y'all, stand your ground, stand tall. Do not be scared. Don't be fearful, because there's a lot of people out there in support of you. A lot of people that's against this evil movement that's going on. It's going to keep on happening. And guess what? It's going to keep on causing people like me, other folks to speak out against it. It's going to cause more people to actually just get angry and upset. Listen to me when I tell you, a lot of my buddies and friends that are a part of Black Lives Matter, I understand what y'all trying to do, but what you don't understand is who you being driven by. You're going to cause people that never and still will never, ever be racist, have never been racist. But what you're going to cause them to do is hate this movement of this Black Lives Matter organization. And you would try to turn around and call them racist for hating the Black Lives Movement organization. That is not right. You cannot do that. Just because they hate an organization and the ideas and ideology of an organization does not mean that they're racist. It doesn't at all. If I hate something that's created by a white person, that does not make me racist. I just don't like what that white person does. Period. It's the same exact way with this. You're going to cause people that have been peaceful, never been racist, never had anything against black people. You're going to cause those folks to even hate this stuff even more. And at the same time, you are going to cause a lot of people to pretty much unite against this evil that this movement is creating. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen that way. It's going to continue to happen that way because people are completely fed up with the hatred that this movement has caused. Not will cause, but has caused. We seeing it before our eyes, and a lot of you guys are in complete denial that this movement is not of God. I'm sorry. Christian folks that are supposed to be following after Christ, and you're behind this movement is founded on evil. You are joining something that is founded on evil. I would love for you to prove me wrong on that, especially if you following after Christ, knowing how it's saying God is the head of man, man is the head of the woman, so on and so forth. But then this movement turns right back around and say we are trying to pretty much dismantle the nuclear family, where Christ actually set that in place from the beginning. It says in the Bible, look it up. Christ is the head of man. Man is the head of woman. That don't mean, no, y'all see, but a lot of people gonna take this way out of proportion, like it's saying like, oh, so what you trying to say, that men dominate women? No, that's not what I'm saying. My point is, it has Christ, man, woman, children, nuclear family. And they saying they want to pretty much dismantle that or whatever like that. As a Christian person, and I hope some of y'all that are Christian and in the Black Lives Movement, go and read their mission statement. Go and read it. Go and read a lot of things that a lot of Christians stand for, a lot of things that we are actually against. According to this Bible that we read out of, a lot of things that they are for, and you're joining that movement, you need to really ask yourself, what spirit is actually really leading you? You need to check yourself. Look into your own heart and search out your heart and figure out really who it is that you are for. Because that's what he said. You can't serve two masters. You will love one and you will hate the other. Well, no, I could be a part of this and still love God. No, you can't, because that's not what he said. He said you will love one or you will hate the other. You have chosen who you are serving based off your actions of what you're doing right now is what I'm telling you. I will always, until the day that I die, be led by God. Plain and simple. God is about truthfulness. God is about righteousness. God is about love. God is about loving your neighbor as you love yourself. What we see going on and what we see unfolding before our eyes is not loving your neighbor as yourself. What we see unfolding before our eyes, according to the actions, is of evil. Kill, steal, destroy. Plain and simple, folks. It doesn't get any more simple than that. If it's hard for you to figure this out, if it's that hard for you to understand what's really going on, then you have to see, well, you can't see because you're blind. A person that walking in darkness know it not where they stumble. A lot of you guys are in darkness. Am I trying to sit there and trying to convert you to get to see things? No, all I'm trying to do is tell you, seek out truth. Seek out truth. Seek out righteousness. Okay? By doing so, you are going to uncover the truth, and then hopefully that truth will set you free. But some of you guys are scared to go down that road because guess what? You've been a part of something, and if you find out the truth about it, it's going to be hard for you to get out of it, isn't it? I understand it. I know you are. I know. But I'm telling you right now, for what this woman is doing right here, if she's doing something illegal and it's against the law, and she needs to be prosecuted as the law. If what she did was against the law and wrong, then I guess she needs to be prosecuted, go to jail, et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, what she's doing right now, what she did in this video, to me, that's no different than what everybody else has done. Black Lives Matter, whoever painted Black Lives in this street, I don't know if that was legal or illegal for them to do that. I do not know. But I'm saying, what's the difference? What's the difference between them defacing properties, tearing down statues, burning down churches, burning down police cars or everything like that? Well, and you're going to say, well, people are angry. Well, so is she. Is she going to get that excuse from any type of politicians or any type of government officials that's in the city where she did this at? Is she going to have their support? Probably not. Want to know why? She's against the agenda. Plain and simple, folks. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I mean, was I off? I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous. And I told you, folks, listen to me when I tell you. If you are in these United States of America, just because these people that are doing these things are Americans, it doesn't mean that they are true patriots or that they are true Americans. What we see going on right now is kind of like a Trojan horse. It's coming from within. It's in here. We know that it's in here. It's like a type of virus or something that we got within the system, and your body don't even recognize it yet. But guess what? We recognize it. And now that we recognize it, if you live here in the United States of America and you are American citizens, et cetera, if you are claiming to be that, it says United States of America. What is going on right here is an attack against United States of America. So people that are united in this States of America have to stand up against the evil, plain and simple. We all came together when they attacked 9/11. I mean, when they attacked the World Trade Center, didn't we? Now, just because it's us on our turf, we need to stand up and make sure we don't allow this stuff to continue to go on, because guess what, guys? All it's going to do is cause people to get ticked off. And I guarantee you what she did right here, that might have just been the beginning of it. I'm telling you right now, I'm always going to stand for righteousness. I'm always going to stand for truth. I'm always going to follow the Lord in these things right here. And I can tell you right now, the things that we see that this movement is doing is not of God, and nobody's going to be able to prove me otherwise. I would love for you to, but it's the fact that I know what your foundation is founded on. It is not founded on the principles or oracles of Christ at all. It's founded upon evil, plain and simple. All right. Anyway, with that being said, let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments below after this video. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance. I'm hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you through Jesus. What is going on, folks? Appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor. If you're trying to get to the next reaction video that I did after this video, it's right here. But if you're trying to get to my own personal stuff where I do a lot of comedy things that make you laugh, can help brighten your day, then you click right here, all right? And if you want to subscribe to this channel, you forgot to get to know who I am first, all right? Then you're going to click right here to lead you into the subscription. Make sure you hit the bell notifications to get notified anytime I post a video, all right? Peace.